E salve, salve galera, beleza? Fenômeno Games aqui e vocês estão preparados para começar o show de maior tristeza do mundo, só que também uma das melhores franquias de todas. Eu não vou trazer o Revolver, já trouxe o início dele uma vez aqui no canal, foi bem lá nos primórdios mesmo. Quem sabe eu posso trazer de novo o começo, mas eu não vou zerar o Revolver não. Então, vocês estão preparados? Red Dead Redemption, saiu recentemente o port aí pro PC, mas eu não vou comprar o port do PC. Se eu tenho ele pra jogar aqui no PlayStation 3, tô jogando direto do videogame. Deixa eu ligar meu controle tá também descarregando já. Então, muito obrigado aí, todos que acompanharem. Então, depois, claro, eu posso estar trazendo depois um pesadelos dos mortos vivos. Tipo, trazendo um Andar de Mer, mas por enquanto eu não tenho muito interesse não. Rapaziada, vamos estar jogando aqui então Red Dead Redemption. Então aproveita aqui no início, deixa seu like muito importante no vídeo, se inscreve no canal se você for novo, compartilha o vídeo com os amigos, o principal deixa comentário só que vai me ajudar, então vamos lá, né? Ai caralho, eu já tô preparando pra chorar já, porque esse jogo aqui, cara do céu, é foda, ele te faz chorar, o 2 principalmente, puta que pariu.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
O in...
Mister?
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Voltando.
You talk nonsense.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Hello there.
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. That's what you keep saying. Whoa there.
Easy.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying. Slow down!
Come!
I'll get you to Fort Mercy as quick as I can. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
Come on!
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. We're never gonna get to the fort if you keep riding off like that.
Hey. Yeah.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever saw all without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure. Slow down.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around.
Come on. Yeah. Come on, easy up now.
You got a look that tells me you're not much in the mood for John. Let's just enjoy the ride. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill. Whoa.
Come on.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Então bora lá.
Go.
Então vamos lá ver o que vai acontecer.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
só um comentário. Caralho, eu fui atingido. Eu fiquei igual um cocô do cavalo do bandido. Que é isso? Acabaram com minha dignidade. Acabou comigo. Sempre que tiver um loading, eu vou estar pausando a gameplay, o vídeo, e vou voltar quando tiver carregado.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you.
Qual é? Meu controle acabou a bateria. Peraí, já volto aqui. Peraí. Já volto aqui pro cowboy. Calma. Boa, pessoal. Peguei outro controle aqui e bora lá.
For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Hello there!
Então recuperamos o controle do maior cowboy de todos os tempos. Então bora lá. Nossa, o videogame deve estar fritando, meu irmão de quente. Puta que pariu. Olha esse cara. Deixa eu pegar meu revólver. Caraca, eu caí, mano. Meu nome é John Marston. John Marston. Então bora. Tinha uma festa pra eu ir hoje da escola, mas eu não quis ir.
Back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in.
Rapaziada, vocês não sabem tanto que eu tô feliz gravando isso aqui, velho. Nossa senhora. E eu sempre tive vontade de gravar esse jogo. Eu acho que ele roda até melhor no Xbox 360, mas porra, eu tenho um PlayStation 3, caralho. Não tenho um 360. Eu já tive vontade de comprar 360, já, pra caralho. Era um dos videogames que tava na minha coleção. Eu ainda vou fazer uma coleção de videogame, vou ter todos. Agora na coleção tem o Nintendo. Por enquanto na coleção tem o Nintendo, o Super Nintendo.
Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. Come on, boy.
Eu tenho um Super Nintendo, um PlayStation 2, o Play 3. Cara, sensacional, velho. Esse jogo aqui, ele me deixa feliz, cara. Ele me faz feliz. Deixa eu até ver. Mano, sei lá, velho. Trajes. Pera aí. Mano, eu vou fazer até um... Ah, não vou falar nada, não. Deixa isso quieto.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Cara, olha que cavalo lindo.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
Whoa! Slow down!
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself. Try to keep up, will you?
Desculpa. Eu tô admirado. Eu quero atirar, mano. Esse aqui é praticamente um GTA do Velho-Oeste, mas tipo, tem karma positiva, igual a Infamous. Tem karma positivo e negativo, só que só o estilo que é diferente. É parecido com o GTA, só que tem karma benéfico e maléfico. Eu quero fazer um final bom em ambos os Red Dead.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. I don't have time to be waiting around.
Foi mal, meu cavalo não acompanha, desculpa.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Vamos amarrar nosso potrinho, vamos lá.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Calma aí, mulher, peraí.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Vocês viram o que eu vi?
Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Come on, boy. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Come on!
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. smell that rabbit stew. You got one. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's go. Control the rest of the property. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston! Yeah! Hurry! I know they're going straight for the chicken coop.
Whoa there.
Nice shot!
Slow.
That's it! Damn coyotes!
Yeah. Easy. Let's go. Come on.
Eu gravei até agora sem som. Perdão, mas eu tava falando. Por enquanto meu jogo favorito é o GTA 4. Tava xingando com os coiotes e tudo. Acabou que ficou sem som. Perdão, eu não vou falar nada não. Deixa quieto. Por enquanto meu jogo favorito é o GTA 4. O 1 e o 2 tem capacidade de mudar isso. Vamos lá. O foda é que você esquece de voltar o áudio.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
There's a young lady here's about with a boil. Unfortunately.
Então eu acho que já vou estar fechando o vídeo aqui. Então, gente, muito obrigado por vocês assistirem até aqui. Um forte abraço, seu amigo Fenômeno Games. E falou. Vou estar salvando aqui. Falou!